Hey guys, Orlando here. Today I'm going to be reviewing Thor Ragnarok. It takes place pretty much immediately after Doctor Strange ends, due to like the mid-credit scene. So yeah, here we are. This film opens up with Thor been searching the galaxy ever since we last saw him in Age of Ultron, and he's just trying to uncover the secrets of the Infinity Stones because he had a vision about Age of Ultron, and ever since then he's been gone trying to figure out what these things exactly are. And then along the way, he gets lost on an alien planet, learns about this prophecy called Ragnarok, which is basically the destruction of his own planet. And yeah, here we are. This film is essentially like a light reboot of the Thor franchise. Like, it's completely tonally different. It's definitely the best out of the entire trilogy. And it's amazing how they let it... They basically rewrote Thor. Like, they scrapped his old self and just started from here. And it's amazing how they were able to make that fit in with the rest of the universe, and it didn't really negate anything else that happened prior with his character. It felt like a natural step. The way I think about it is like, oh, of course Thor would act the way he acts in this movie because he's been hanging out with Tony Stark and all the other humans, so of course he would pick up on their actions. That's the way I see it, at least. They turned Thor into pretty much just a goofball, and I love that so much. Loki's back again in this movie. He's pretty much the reason why Thanos was able to get the stones, in my opinion. But I really like the banter between him and Thor. Like, it's always amazing just to see that sibling rivalry. Even though he did try to take over the world in the first Avengers movie, Thor's still just cool with him because that's his brother, and what are you gonna do, you know? But yeah, I mentioned Thor gets trapped on an alien planet. This alien planet is called Sakaar. And the guy who basically runs that entire planet is Jeff Goldblum, playing Jeff Goldblum, and it's the best thing in the world. And also on that planet, he runs into the Hulk, because the Hulk's been on that planet for the past 2 years. And I really like the little buddy cop relationship that was shared between Hulk and Thor. There was a lot of time spent on that Sakaar planet, more than I was expecting, but it was a welcome surprise. I love how just vastly different this movie is from the other Thor movies. The other Thor movies, the last one I was complaining that it was all black and red or some shit. This one, it's just like the comics. Well, not by characters. I'm pretty sure the Thor comic book character is way different than what we have in this movie. But just the visuals alone, the colors are vibrant, they pop, everything's everywhere because Thor is this basically cosmic being, and his adventures in the comics always involve so many colors. So why just limit him to just black and gray because you want to have that realistic tone? No, just show us this out of world, just crazy shit. And I love how they were able to show us that. The villain this time around is Hela. She really doesn't have anything going for her. I didn't really like her that much. I still don't. The only real thing she has going for her is, spoiler alert, skip the next 10 seconds if you don't want to hear this. The only thing she really has going for her is that she's Thor's sister. That's pretty much it, honestly. It was more just a story about getting home and Thor and Hulk bonding, you know? And I really love how they're weaving in like a Hulk story arc between these 3 movies, between this one and then the 2 Avengers after it. I like to believe it started at Age of Ultron, but I like how they're weaving in a Hulk story as well. And I love how they just played off each other. It felt natural. And apparently a lot of the script was improvised. And at first I was a little bit iffy, but it made for a great film. Even with the new characters that were introduced, like Korg, Meek, and Valkyrie, they were amazing as well. I think this is probably one of the best MCU movies that they've put out so far. And that's saying a lot because they put out a lot of hits, but Thor Ragnarok is definitely up there. Like, definitely top 5. It's amazing. It's fun from start to finish. Some jokes run on a little bit too long. Some jokes feel out of place and take away from like the drama of the film. But other than that, I had a lot of fun with this film, and I feel like everybody would find enjoyment in this film. And as well as this being an enjoyable film from start to finish, it also directly leads into Infinity War, which is amazing because we're so close to it. But you're gonna hate me for this. We need to have one more pit stop at Earth for a quick little story, and then Infinity War. I'll explain why in the next video. And that's why I give it a solid 8 out of 10. Do you agree or disagree with my opinion? Let me know in the comments below. I will be putting up end cards. If you guys enjoyed this movie review and would like to see more of my movie reviews, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
What were you the god of again?